How's it going, guys? Welcome back. Okay. I'll just make sure everything's working right now. Bring up the live stream on my phone. How's everybody doing tonight? Let's see. Okay. All right. Should be good to go. All right. So, instead of playing more Grand Theft Auto 3, which I will continue soon because we're almost done that game, I just wanted to come on and play some random games. I decided to turn on Switch 2, plug it all in, and hook it up to the capture card. So we're just gonna fool around, play some random games. I got a few different games. I don't have the biggest catalog, but on the Switch 2, you also have access to like NES, Super Nintendo, N64. You even have more. I just don't have any of them downloaded. I'll even go into Switch Online. Oh yeah, we got the DK challenge. That's a thing going on right now, which is pretty cool. I've played a little bit of that. Uh yeah, so we have access to at least these GameCube games. I was just gonna play on the Wii because I have a bunch of GameCube games that I can play on the Wii. But I also want to play like Wii Sports and stuff like that. I just need to figure out a way to set up the microphone properly. So for now, we're just gonna play on the Switch too. But yeah, we have access to these GameCube games at least. We got Game Boy Advance, bunch of different options here. Some absolutely great games. In fact, Switch might have all the GameCube or the Game Boy Advance games that you'd want, at least from Nintendo. There's probably some missing that I'm not thinking of right now, but yeah. So that's not too bad. Like I said, I have N64. Virtual Boy, I think you need the accessory, and even then, it's like, what's the point? I'm not playing Virtual Boy, man. Who do you think I am? I want to try Virtual Boy one day so bad. I've never even seen one in person before, so. And then yep, Super Nintendo and original Game Boy. Not too much on the original Game Boy that I'd be willing to play. I've never actually even played through the Oracle of Ages or Oracle of Seasons Zelda games on Game Boy. I did play through Link's Awakening, which is incredible. Donkey Kong Land games are all right. They're basically the Game Boy Donkey Kong Country. I think they're technically different games, but oh yeah, Kirby's Dream Land. And Kirby was white. They like didn't make him pink on the cover. But yeah, and then we have NES. So let's see. I also have like Minecraft and stuff like that. Grand Theft Auto. These are the definitive editions that I've been talking about in the live streams of Grand Theft Auto 3. So I have these. Tetris 99 is really fun. Actually, why not? While we wait for more people to get in here, let's play some Tetris 99. Excuse me. Now, I'm not very good at Tetris, but I've gotten into like I remember when this game first came out, I got into like the top 5, I think, and I was so impressed with myself. And then I've never been able to repeat that because this game's a pain in the butt. But it's super fun. I love Tetris. I'm just gonna Takes a little bit to get into the actual game. All right, let's see what we can do. This is going to be really tough to play and talk along to because you really need to just focus when you're playing Tetris. Let's just put that there. Oh, perfect. That's not the right size. We're gonna need this one instead. Crap. That's not good. I'm just gonna have to put this somewhere random. Screw it, that's not terrible. Oh, great, and another one too. That's not great. Let's put that there. Maybe move this down to right there. Get rid of some of those. Awesome. See, I gotta get my friend Jordan on here to play this. He's extremely good at Tetris. At least he used to be. There was once a time in his life where he was extremely good at Tetris. Maybe that time is still now. Crap. Fortunately, I am not great at Tetris, so. Oh boy, this isn't good. I need a flat piece. Come on, man. Good. Put that there. Put that there. Kind of just get rid of some of them. Oh, come on. Flip over. That's going to be it for us. If I can move my piece. Ah, I can't. It's got to go right there. I'm screwed. Can't believe I'm still alive. This is insane. Put that right there. Oh, no. Now I'm toast. Hello? There's Norma right there. She's coming to check out the Tetris and how bad I'm doing. I'm so terrible at Tetris. Gonna try? It's a pain in the ass. I may have started the stream a little too late. Nobody's coming in. This is also online Tetris, so this is like another level of stress when you're playing because you get knocked out by other people. Oh boy. It's so hard to talk and play at the same time. I literally can't do it with this game. This is like the worst choice of a random game. Oh, this is so bad. I've completely screwed myself this match. This is terrible. I'm gonna try to get rid of some of those. Have you never played Tetris before at all? That's crazy. No? You'd probably be pretty good at it considering some of the other games that you play. She's sleeping? Oh no. Oh, I can't believe that. I guess put it there. Oh no. Crap, that's gonna be it. That's gonna do me in. Put that right there. And then put that right there, I guess. And then put that right there. Good. Can't believe I'm still alive. I'm dead. I lasted until 50, is that 54th? 54th place. How fun is that? Sorry, Norma. Hello? Oh. Me too. It's all the smoke in the air. We're inhaling smoke constantly.
Carbon monoxide poisoning.
Don't say that. Yeah, I know. I want it to be proper, but it's just impossible for this capture card. Look at that. Look how fast I'm getting screwed over. This is terrible. Here, I'm gonna try to put those down. Get rid of one of those. Yes, join for that, please. Come on in. Probably not. No, I just have the mic with I have the mic set to like a compressor, so I can't really hear anything besides my voice. Right, Mike? No. The baby. No, luckily it won't hear Kirby. Is she? I can't. Really? Yep. Oh my god. I need another big piece. Oh my god, this is bad. This is so bad. No. Oh my god. She's sleeping. No, she's passed out. She fell asleep. Welcome to Tetris, guys. Welcome to Tetris 99. because Pokopia sucks. I'm just kidding. It doesn't suck. You see, my problem with Tetris is that I'm never looking at the upcoming blocks, the upcoming shapes, and so it screws me over every single time. Whatever. I'm gonna put that in there. I'm gonna put that in there. Crap. See, that's how I always screw myself over, is I put one shape in the wrong spot and then it ruins the whole thing for me. I have to work my way around what I've done. Look at that. I'm not going to be able to knock down any of those lines. Gee, this is such a pain in the ass. Look what I've done. Screwed myself. Okay. Come on. Oh, same exact shape that I had. I'm gonna put that one there though. Oh, whatever. Knock out some of those. Oh crap. Oh no! And that's it. Stinky? Is it you who's been the second viewer for the one? Oh, okay. Thanks a lot, calling me Stinky. Yeah, thanks a lot for that. Alright, I think that's enough Tetris 99 because I suck and I don't want to show the whole world. Let's try something else. Let's see. We'll do a tour of my Minecraft world that I've been working on the Switch. I've bought Minecraft so many times. I think I actually need to fix the screen a little bit. It's a little bit off. Hopefully that doesn't mess up my streams. It does say that should be correct, but I have a feeling it's wrong. What's that gonna do? Is that just what it is right now? Probably. Okay, it's gonna stay that way. Is that a penguin drooling that you sent? Oh, he's passed. Oh, he's passed out. So all my worlds are named after my cat, obviously. Uh, because I'm not creative with names. Uh, this is the world that I've been playing on lately, but there's really nothing to it. This world is the world that I was playing on for a while. Sometimes iron golems give flowers to villager children. I don't know if I've actually ever seen them do that before. I don't think that's true. Okay. So this is the world that I was playing on for a while. I think I do have Elytra, but they're about to break, so I don't even want to use them too much. I need to repair them, actually. Maybe I can do that right now. So this is my house. Kind of ugly, but kind of awesome because I get to pass out in here. Not much to it. Little tiny kitchen, 2 stoves. And then I got my basement area that's got all my equipment and stuff. Blast furnace, regular furnaces. Oh, there's some glass in there. Right on. I have my storage right here. Not at all close to the best storage room I've ever made. This was really quickly thrown together because I was just trying to get to the end of the game. Excuse me. Found a bunch of different armor. I got a decent chunk of diamonds. I think I only have that stack of 64 and that's it. Okay. Nothing too interesting down there. This is just my little sectional couch and my bed. And I'm always debating changing the carpet because I don't really like the orange on orange. Like this tint of orange is kind of gross looking compared to the acacia wood. It's turning nighttime. I got these lampposts that I made that are supposed to be only turned on at nighttime. I don't know if it's triggering it now because it's turning nighttime, but maybe they're broken. This is my little fishing shack. Haven't finished the floors. I haven't really done anything in here yet, but it's my little dock. I really like how you can implement campfires and put them out and then put them as the broken logs in the dock. I love how that looks. I fish off here all the time. You can even see I was recently fishing because I got a bunch of different fish on me, enchanted books, fishing rods, all different kinds of stuff. What else do we got? We have the farm up here, which is a very simple farm. It looks like a creeper must have blew it up at some point, and I haven't fixed it. But I got all my crops that I need. Been using that. I got my animal farm over here. Mostly, always I build animal farms basically just for the cows, for leather, for bookshelves and stuff. But most of the time I usually just put all the animals that I can. Still haven't gotten any chickens in there yet though. There's a bunch of mobs all over the place. I don't have my bow. Where is my bow? Let me step back inside for a second. Whoops. There it is. Okay. Whoops. I'm gonna set my house on fire. Yeah, so that is obviously my nether portal right there. And I love making nether portals look like they're sort of like molding out of the nether. Like all the netherrack and stuff is just like it's corrupting the world. So it looks kind of cool like that. There's creepers everywhere. I should honestly just sleep at this point. And like I said, there's my enchantment table. I can't really take a good step in there because these creepers and zombies. My sensitivities are really bad for... See, Minecraft is just a better game to play mouse and keyboard, but, you know, just playing on the Joy-Con because it's easier that way. And of course, I can't sleep because there's too many monsters around. I just got to light up my area better. But like I said, I don't really play on this world as much anymore. Let's just deal with this guy. Oh boy. Let's get out of here. What else is there? So yeah, there's a village way over there. I haven't really done too much to it besides stealing from it. Stealing all its crops and stuff. I made this bridge, which I think is kind of cool looking. Made this bridge to come across here so I could collect these sugarcane on this side, and then also my mine shaft is over here. Really simple mine shaft, just goes right down. If we just fall all the way down, land in the water, down at diamond level. Easy stuff. And then we can go back up. I usually try to fly. I don't know how much longer my elytra wings are going to last. They got a little bit on them left. I don't have many fireworks left either. In fact, that's probably the main reason that I don't want to be using my wings right now, is because I don't have any fireworks or gunpowder. I need to make a gunpowder farm. Okay. Other than that, this world doesn't have too much else on it. I think that's basically it for this world. I haven't really done too much on it. I really just wanted to head to the end, get the elytra wings, and then once I got the elytra wings, I was like, all right, I'm done playing for now. I prefer Minecraft, playing Minecraft with more people. There's my enchantment room. I do prefer playing Minecraft with more people. Like, I used to play Minecraft alone when I was a kid all the time because multiplayer was really like weird back in the day. Occasionally I'd jump onto like random servers and stuff like that and play with random people. And then occasionally I'd play with my friends sometimes, but for the most part I played alone as a kid, and then once I became like a teenager, that's when I started playing with more people and realized how much fun you can have playing with a whole bunch of people. In fact, I'm actually kind of curious if one of the realms that I used to play on with some friends of mine is still open. So jump out of that there. It does say it's still on. So this is one of the worlds that I used to play on. I had a bunch of stuff here. Let's see what happens if we try to jump in. I don't know if it's still on. As you can see, the other one wasn't. But it would be kind of cool if this one was. My friends are going to message me and be like, "You were on the world? What are you doing?" Resource packs. Sure. Server region, Illinois. I don't know about that. I don't think they live in Illinois. Oh, it does work. Wow, it is laggy. All right, it just needs to load in a bit. Yes, so this is the world. This was our town. Couple friends and I made this world. I did barely anything compared to what my friends did with this world. This stuff is crazy what they did. As you can see, this is a pretty extravagant city that they have going on here. There are so many different shops and so much detail put into it. My friends are pretty impressive with this game. I can't say the same for myself. As long as I've played this game for, I can't say the same. But I will show you some of the places that I helped build / built myself. So right here we have the barter books that I was going to make. It even still says opening soon. This is a couple years ago too. This is like 3 years ago. You can even see the days played is 6,054. That's pretty impressive. But yeah, this was my bookshop that I was gonna make. I made these cool like book banners, which I found online somewhere. All these barrels that are actually part of the build of the place. They're not actually just there for storage. They're there for looks. They have a bunch of the books that I was going to be selling, but I never ended up opening this place. And I think if you go up these stairs, this leads directly into the library. Yes, and this was not built by me. This was built by my friend, and it is amazing. This is incredible stuff. You can even tell that this was actually before the new bookshelves came out, where you can place like different enchanted books into the slots. Oh wait, that might be these ones actually. Okay, so these are the ones. He just hadn't put any enchanted books in there yet. Oh, okay, there's some right there. There's a perfect example. So there's some in there. It looks like just upstairs in particular didn't have them too much. I mean, there's some there, but all right. Maybe I'm wrong. Forget it. But this is a really cool place. We'll step out of here. And we can go to, let's see. So I had a part in building the water tower over here. The Mimsy is the name of our town. We did the Mimsy water tower. It looks like it's floating. What is this floating like this? I believe it used to be connected with iron bars or something, but that is strange. Those must have been destroyed. There's a cathedral / church that also my friend did. Incredible design. I don't know if all of the designs were theirs, but nonetheless, they are really well made. Little shack here as well. Incredible building. I can't praise them enough how good of a job they did with this stuff. Funny enough, I may have had something to do with the stained glass. I kind of remember putting in this stained glass. I don't know. It's tough to say. I remember very well when he built this lighthouse, which is really cool. This is actually our spawn point, so we actually spawn directly on top of this when we die. Actually, out there, it looks like they were planning on doing something with this, but never got around to it. Kind of remember this being put together. I don't know what it was supposed to be for, but I gotta eat some carrots. Yeah, so there's a couple different things over here. Not much over here that I did myself. Cool little like this is supposed to be like is it a streetcar? Yeah, this is like a streetcar, I think. It's either a streetcar or a train. I think it's a streetcar, yeah. This is pretty cool. This is our town hall, so anytime that we would be wanting to go on an adventure or something, or we were going to go to the end, we would all gather up here, sit in these seats over here, which now Minecraft's actually implementing cushions so we can actually have proper seats. That'll be really cool. So these are really cool. The map, this is pretty crazy. You can see the whole city on there. I don't know if the map is fully updated. It probably is though. How's my elytra? Good. Yeah, look at all the stuff I have on me. Relight Reimagined guidebook. Yeah, so there's some stuff that's they've added in like mod packs, I guess, since I've been on, but cool nonetheless. This is an iron farm, and it's also an iron farm and a trading hall. So you can see the big iron bar on there, and then this is kind of funny. You basically what you have to do is you have to pay to go in here, and you have to pay with a diamond, and you can just put one diamond in, and the doors are open. But then eventually we kind of figured out that we didn't have to pay, and we could just go like this, and we could wait. Hold on, I screwed it up. Okay, I'm gonna screw it up every time. Let's see if I can pull this off, especially on a Switch controller. I don't know. There we go. You can just sneak in like that with elytra wings. Hilarious. Breaking all the rules. This is pretty crazy. I think, yes, so this was a mud farm. I don't know how it works. I'm not going to tinker with it because I am afraid to break something. Not to say that I think anybody still plays in this world, but who knows? I'm not going to tinker with anything that has to do with redstone because I am not a redstone guy. So we're going to leave all that, but that's pretty cool. I swear there's a way to get into. There's some. Oh,
I go.
okay. There's some way to get into uh the upstairs for the trading hall. I just can't remember how to do it. How do we do it? I mean, maybe we just fly up here, I guess. It isn't. Whoa! This is a bad place to be. This is a really bad place to be. Okay. So this is where the iron farm, everything's going on in the iron farm. This is really bad that I got stuck in here. I shouldn't have flown so high. Yes, this is where the iron farm happens. So basically, we have villagers down underneath this, and the iron golems spawn when there's a certain villager around. Oh, there's a way up. And basically, yeah, the iron golems just spawn in, get killed by the lava, and then the iron and their roses gets put into sorting chests down at the bottom. I'm almost kind of curious if the trading hall's still here. It's maybe I just forget the way in. I'm gonna head outside. Who knows? Maybe they moved it, but I don't really remember that being the case. Maybe it's on the other side. I didn't see an entrance or a staircase or anything. I don't know. It is in there though. I just don't remember how to get in. So it's such an elaborate world. It's tough to figure out how to do certain things. Oh, whatever. It's not the biggest deal. There is a trading hall somewhere in there. You can't even see it through the windows, but last time I checked, there was a trading hall. Maybe they got rid of it. There is a llama here and a fox. Right on, man. Right on. Also, is my volume down? I didn't even think about that. Unfortunately, there's probably. Oh yeah, it's probably just my actual in-game volume is down. Yeah, I'll turn that up. There we go. Hopefully that's not too bad. Turn the music up for you guys. Sorry about that. Wish I would have known that. All right. Whoa, there's phantoms. That was fun to deal with. Okay. So this is the Mimsy Mart. This was my shop. Ooh, I just recognized those banners up there. Love those. Those are so cool. Yes, but this is Mimsy Mart. So this was my little grocery store, and I actually used to stock these shelves for all the players on the server, and I would get 3 diamonds per stack for golden carrots, 1 diamond per stack of regular carrots, and so on and so forth. Yeah, a lot of people used to buy golden carrots, so I would always be having to fill this up, which these 6 diamonds are indeed mine. They've just been sitting here for who knows how long, years. Got a little map of the town there, just the single map, but that's fine. There's a happy ghast out there, which I don't even know if I was. I definitely don't think I was part of the happy ghast update when that was released. On this server at least. I did try it myself. I was actually playing on a different server at the time. This is just another like building that we had. I think this was going to be some sort of shop that I was going to do. I have no idea. This is this Slime Depot? Yes. So this is where all the slime balls Is there anything else in here? Basically, I think just slime balls. I kind of like those lamps. Those are kind of cool. That was not run by me. That was this is also not run by me. Another friend. Potion shop. We used to use that all the time. We'd always stop there to go do fights. There's a bunch of shulker boxes all over the place. Obviously, people's building blocks. There's another phantom. Get the hell out of here. Bunch of different shops over here. There's a particular shop that I remember. It was like a garden shop that I thought was really cool. Let's head over there. I think there should be, yeah, fireworks stand. So there's a little fireworks stand here, which, how much is it per stack? 2 diamonds per stack. Yes, so we actually have a gunpowder farm on this world as well, so it's actually pretty easy to get gunpowder for us and get fireworks. So we would just have these little firework, wing fuel is what it's called. Excuse me. The little stands around the town. So let's go over here. I think the garden shop that I really liked was over here. Oh, we take donations. Welcome to Dying Flowers. What a grim name, but also a pretty cool shop. Yeah, this is a really cool looking place. I remember when they were building this and I was like, this is something else. Yeah, so that stuff's pretty cool. I actually remember this little detail. So, oh, there's a zombie head there. That's pretty cool. I remember if you go down here, there's a piece of scaffolding here. You can go down. And we got our sniffers. This was when the sniffers came out. And we basically made like a small sniffer farm. Unfortunately, this is pretty sad. They're just sitting down here. And they just lay... What do they even drop again? Obviously, this leads down farther. What did they drop? Yes, so they have the pitcher pods and the torchflower seeds. Which are kind of cool when you let them bloom. I don't know if we have any around to demonstrate, although I'm sure anybody who's watching who's played Minecraft, but there's one of them. I don't know which one that is. I don't really want to break it in case it does break. I think, okay, this is the torch flower. This is the pitcher pod. When they're bloomed properly. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah, I don't know whose gas that is, but definitely not mine. Ooh, cool painting there. Put it up as a mural. I don't think I've ever seen that painting before. That's awesome. What else? Home of the Comb. That's a honey shop. Home of the Combs entrance. This was a little pub, and we used to stop in here after we'd be on adventures, and we'd like drink a bucket of milk or have like a potion or something, like a potion of swiftness, and like run around, put on a record. Especially if we'd go on an adventure and find a new record. Like for example, when we found, I don't know if it was Creator, maybe even Pigstat. When we found those records, we tossed them in after our journey was over, and we'd play them, check them out as a group, which is really cool. Reserved for bwish art. That's pretty funny. But yeah, there's tons of other stuff to show. I'll quickly go over here because my one friend, he had a crazy base, as you can see. This was his entrance. I actually don't think I was even playing on this server when he had done this. So this is a pretty extravagant build that I'm not even super familiar with. I have seen it. I have revisited this server since we stopped, but if you head in here, this is his whole base. And this is absolutely insane. This is probably years of work. Although, to be honest, these guys, they do stuff quick. That's for sure. There's actually a sniffer right over there. Um, this is actually our gold farm. So you can see there's a couple nether portals connected up here. And we got super crazy gold from here. And also an XP farm. He's got some cats. I believe he was trying to get every cat in the game. I don't know if he ever succeeded, because there's the one cat in the witch hut that's hard to keep. But who knows? He may have actually gotten every single one. I really, really like the little like trees that he built. I believe that either he definitely did these. These are definitely like homemade trees. Amazing looking. As with most things on this server, once I start showing off the stuff that I've done, it's definitely not going to be as impressive, I'll tell you that. But it's still kind of funny to kind of see all of this again. Excuse me. This whole area was a lot different when I was playing last with these guys. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll jump on again, because it looks like they've played at least recently enough of the happy ghasts, which I think is like a year ago or so now. Obviously a beacon there, but yeah, just incredible build. These guys my friends are extremely talented. Not just with playing Minecraft either, but this is just one thing that they can do that's extremely impressive. Yeah, it's insane to look at these kind of builds. Let's go over and check out some of my stuff. And then there's also a couple other things that some other friends of mine jumped on the server and built some things. So here's my area right over here. We're gonna just do a proper tour and land right here. So if you come through here over this bridge, which I got off Pinterest because I thought the idea was incredible. Looks kind of cool. I honestly don't know when I built this in relation to my house. I don't even know. This may have even been one of the first things I built was this bridge. It looks to be a little broken. This was my house. This is also a Pinterest idea that I saw, and I was like, oh, it looks cool. So I'm going to do that. The vines I just added on because I like how vines look all over the house, even though it looks a little messy. Somebody said they peed, and I think I know exactly who that is, Sean. But yeah, if you come into my house, just got like a random lay for some reason, a weird looking banner. Oh, that's his name's Strummer, after Joe Strummer from The Clash. That's cute. A little fireplace. Oh, there's a rabbit in there. Okay, does he have a name? No, maybe just Strummer does. Made a little piano out of looms and little, oh, whoops, it's a lectern. I thought that was I thought it was something else. Freebird. Okay. That's all that it says in there. I was just obsessed with talking about anything music. As I still am. I have a random skeleton head right here. I think we were like goofing around with charge creepers for a while, so we ended up getting a bunch of the different heads. But yeah, there's my bed. Nothing really interesting going on in the house itself. The beacons are getting pulled through the floors. I don't even think... Oh, they are getting shot up in the air. It's really weird. But yeah, and this is my... It was like a little quote-unquote town I was making, but never really got anywhere with it. This was actually where Barter Books was originally supposed to be. But I never ended up doing it. I forgot about that. That was a prank that a friend pulled on me and they put the dragon, that must be a dragon head connected to that or something to scare the hell out of me when I enter this house. That's pretty intense. I really like the interior of this though. I put this together quite nice. Little fireplace there. These I was using as cash registers. It was like the closest thing that we could think of to look like cash registers, besides just like your typical like stair. But I thought those looked kind of funny as a cash register, so I put those in all my businesses. Looks like there's an employees only thing. This must be where the storage was. Whoa, this looks cool. Hmm. I don't remember. I don't remember why I made the room look like that, but it's cool. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in these barrels. All my books are over at the other shop. Fishing hut. This place I used a lot. I absolutely love the design of it. This was also something taken off Pinterest, so thank you to the original creator, whoever you are. This is an amazing looking fishing shack. From here on out, I tried to make my fishing huts look like this, but I've never gotten like this good again. This is amazing. Some really cool design things here where we put glow vines on top of like I think that's probably netherwort, and that's a hay bale, and it looks like chopped fish. Looks really cool. Chorus fruit with something across it. It's a cobweb on top of it. I don't know what was going for there. Bunch of fish stacked up on racks. Yeah, this area is so cool. And I used to use this place a lot. You can walk up here. Same kind of thing as my other world with the broken docks with the fire pits that are put out. Love the look of that. There's my little boat. It's starting to rain now. Have a little statue here. Saw the design online. I was like, that's pretty cool. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that's there for. Oh, I've never seen an all black dog. Whoa. Hey, buddy. Random. Do I have any bones? I do not, unfortunately. I do have some of the wind chargers, though. You can do some pretty crazy stuff with this, but I'm not very good at them. You can also throw them, right? Yeah. Cool. This is another house that I was working on. Just a little townhouse, never was properly finished. This little forest that's to my left, this was the enchantment forest. It's a very small little area of trees, but then you got enchantment table right there. And then one of my favorite builds that I've ever done. This is the windmill, which, yes, you got it. It was, I got it from a design on Pinterest, but, you know, had to go through the process of building it. I still think it came out great. Maybe a little too skinny, the tower itself, but I don't really care. Then you can go inside here. I don't think there's much in here. You just go up to the top, and I wonder if we can jump off the top. I don't think I ever put that in. Yeah, just you can hang out in here if you want for some reason. What else we got? Quite a few cool things over in my area. And then my main area, so where I'd keep all my chests and stuff like that. I gotta put my fireworks back. Where I'd keep my chests and stuff like that are in this area over here. So we're gonna fly over there. So past my house, there's some cherry trees when the cherry blossoms came out. Have a little picnic table or picnic blanket right over here. Little picnic basket. Love that design. A little campfire. And a little fireworks stand. The one that was near my house. And then through here, if we take a firework and we just go, we can land. Well, that was awful. Right on. Let's kind of try to get some slower speed going in there. This is my base that I had. So you can fly through here. I think this is the only way to get in. Actually, that's not true. I think there is one other way to get in. But this is my area here where I had a bunch of different goodies. So first off, you can see down there we have cows and sheep. Also some skeleton horses, strangely enough. Had a little farm down there. That's a mine shaft. I'm not going to go down it because I kind of remember it being a pain to get into that bubble chute, but I could be wrong. Um, got some snow farms with the snow golems just standing there. And I believe you can just go like bop, 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 bop. Yeah. And they just constantly put them down. Got another one over here. This was going to be something, but ended up being nothing. Little map. Oh yes, this was in memory of the grain elevator, which I was building and then tore down. I always liked grain elevators as a kid, and so I make one on almost all my worlds, and then I tear it down because I'm weird, and that's what happened to the grain elevator I remember from when I was a kid. So I just like to relive that feeling of when it got tore down for some weird reason. Anyway, we're gonna follow this soul sand. So obviously for this, you're gonna need soul speed on your boots, which I do in fact. And you want to run all the way through, and it leads to a farm. And this was actually built by a friend of mine. This is his old farm that was in his old house. You can actually still get into his old house, but he abandoned it for the place that's in that massive cave. He decided to go in there instead. And yeah, he basically was just like, you can have the farm, especially if you're going to open up a little shop. So I was using this like crazy. And this is just an incredibly cool looking farm, in my opinion. He did a great job, and I'm so glad that he was willing to pass it on to me for the grocery store. So that's really cool. But if we head back to my house, we can get into the actual part of the house that is really cool. So this is my little bedroom. Got like an arcade machine of Miss Pac-Man, which is not even probably close to the correct colors of the machine, but I just put that together. Here's my dog Gilmore, obviously based off of David Gilmour from Pink Floyd. If I remember correctly, this is Hodgson. Yes, Hodgson, as in Roger Hodgson from Supertramp, one of my favorite bands of all time. We got a pufferfish in there. That's the only guy who's in my fish tank. And then this should be Oscar. No, it doesn't show his name. Oscar and Ty. Those were two cats that my old roommate, my old friend had. His two cats. I put those in there. Oh, and there's also a parrot. Bimmy. Bimmy is a spelling mistake in Double Dragon 3 on NES. Really obscure references. You can tell I'm a dork, but that's all right. And yeah, so then we have my storage. So this is actually the second room of storage. The first is over here. This area here. I have a full map at the end. Full 3x3 map at least. This is like the main storage area. And then I basically needed an overstock area. These are my old chests. That is the knapsack that I take with me almost everywhere I go. Just have the essentials in there. Obviously, my chest plate's in there. And you can, have the wings on, but also have your chest plate on you in case you need it. I'm sure other people do that as well. This is just my area for all my essential building stations, stuff like that. Some enchanted books stacked up there. Probably some pretty cool ones. Probably some, at the time, newer ones, as in like stuff for the mace and stuff for let's see. Oh, that's actually just a regular book. I don't know. Oh, there's one. What is this? Efficiency 5. Yeah, so it's probably just random ones, but that's still cool. Your old water mine. I don't remember what this is. I think this goes under the lake. I think this goes under the river. Yeah, so this goes under the river and connects directly to... What does this connect to? Oh, this is an old mine shaft of mine. Another old one that I don't use much. Or I wasn't using much at the time anymore. but it's still there. Still cool that it existed. And I have a connection to it. But yeah, there's not much else down here. Pretty cool stuff though. And then you can go up here. This is the other entrance I was talking about. You can go up here and you come right out of the plate on the picnic blanket, which is pretty cool. Yeah. So that's my whole area. There was also a couple areas over here. There's so many buildings here that I'd love to go into and go into more detail of, but for now we're just gonna run over here. And if you follow this path, I guess I'll say this as well. Here's our old portal where we used to go into. It was ginormous. It's pretty awesome. But you go this way. We fly over here, and we had one of our friends was making this small wrecked, it's actually pretty damn big, this wrecked Coliseum, which is really cool. Pretty cool place to do parkour on, actually. Looks really neat. This actually looks like a structure that should be in the game. Like, you should be able to find this. Imagine this being on top of a stronghold as a above ground indicator of where the stronghold is. This looks really cool. This is also a piece of it as well. Looks to be what was once, it's hard to say what this could have been. Probably just another like medieval castle looking thing, small section of something or other. But yeah, really cool stuff. You did a great job on this. And then if you keep following the path here, I'm getting bothered by phantoms, so these are pain in the butt. And another friend decided to make this, which is pretty cool. He made an entire barrier around his base. He's got his house here. The actual like barrier around the base is really cool. I love the blue lanterns on there. But this was his house, which is pretty cool looking. He's got the giant tower that has his beacons in it. If I remember correctly, so these may have just been regular houses that he was putting together for people to move into. And then this was, what was this exactly? Don't think he has any signs anywhere. It just looks to be, it looks really cool in here. Furnaces and stuff like that. Probably his workstations. These automatic smelters. I see. He's got them all filled with lava. That's really cool. Yeah, and he's got some cauldrons and stuff like that. So basically just his workspace. You can also go upstairs, it looks to be. Wow, this is really cool. So this is his lava area. Wow, I forgot that you could do that with dripstone. I'll have to do that on my own world. Thanks for the idea, Randall. But yeah, this area is also pretty cool. Everybody on this server was just, full of creativity and inspiration at the time. Not to say that they aren't now. It's just like, this was a really interesting time to be a bunch of friends on a Minecraft realm like this. Because everybody was so creative and doing a bunch of different cool stuff. But one of the coolest things on here, along with everything else, is my one friend, Sean. He moved out of the town. So he built a lot of what made up that town that we were looking at. And he made it into... he moved out and moved over here instead. And you can kind of see it in the distance right there. My render distance is a little low because it's a realm. But you can sort of see what's coming up. He came out here and built this, which is incredible. So I'll do a big reveal. Bah, bah, bah. Oh, wait. There's more to go. We got the whole bridge to go. Bah, bah, bah. Look at that. So he came out here and made this gigantic castle, which looks like Disney World. Um, it has this huge courtyard in the back, some beacons going on. Look at how cool the detail is on that. That is incredible. I remember him building this pretty well. He also like placed a bunch of different, like, look how much stone and such that he had to place. This is all in vanilla Minecraft at the time, so he was just going at this build. Extremely incredible. You can come under here and see exactly how much he had to put together. This is absolutely insane. I wish to say I had the not only patience but also the creativity to actually put this together and make it look as nice as it does. Because this is absolutely insane. Just the same as my other friend's cave. His cave is absolutely bonkers. We can take a step in here, take a look inside, and check this out. If I can remember how to get inside, it's been a long time since I've been here. This is one of the last things I remember while I was still playing on this server was he was done this, or at least, you know, it seems to be finished since the last time I was on. Like all these areas were completed at least. Oh, he's got a dog here, camel, sandwich, right on. Those are kind of cool, actually. I forgot that they were doing candles like that. They were stacking them on levers like that. But yeah, this looks really cool. I remember him putting this all together. The cool looking chandeliers. And then you can walk through here. We got some interesting paintings, which, again, I don't think I've seen. These might be part of the resource pack that I downloaded, or maybe they are vanilla. Got an armory here with a throne at the end. Excuse me, it looks incredible. I can't wait to have wool stairs and wool slabs. It's gonna be such a treat. Then if you go in here, I believe this is a huge library that he put into the castle. Yes, with an enchantment table over here, not necessarily connected to any bookshelves. There's probably a better one to use somewhere else in the castle. This whole area, wow, like, this is incredible. And then that leads out to the courthouse outside. And is that it for the interior? I can't exactly remember. I mean, if that is, that's already an incredible amount of stuff there. So I'm not necessarily surprised if that's it for the interior, because that's pretty insane. And not only this, did he make this castle, but very close by, he was making this, which was, I believe he actually started this first. This little town down here, he started making this little barn. Oh no, this isn't a barn. This is a sawmill, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I believe it is. So yeah, you can see all the wood, the logs being the bark being shaved off the logs, and you see the cutters. Oh yeah, his creativity is through the roof with these little details. It's so amazing. Like I said, I can't praise these guys enough. Even this, like, look how nice this looks. Oh my god, I forgot about him. We are going up there right now. I wish that I remembered this guy's name, but off the top of my head, I do not for some reason, and I wish I did. But this is our giant turtle, floating in the sky. I'm going to try to get a better view on him. I had the inventory open. This is our giant turtle. I really wish I remembered his name, but we used to come up here and meet up on top of the giant flying turtle. Wow, I wish I remembered his name. I'll have to ask the guys to see if I can get his name. Because Because yeah, this is a lot of fun. It looks like we used to come up here and set lightning to pigs and turn them into zombie piglins. I wonder if that's what's going on here. There's a pig with a lightning rod next to him. Um, but yeah, I don't think there's anything inside of him. There's like a part of me that wants to go in, but also I don't want to break anything. Because what if these guys are actually still playing on this world and I just like break a bunch of random shit? Yeah, let's just see. I don't think there's anything important in here. No, see, it's just inside. It's just inside. But yeah, really cool. I remember hanging out on top of this guy all the time. We're gonna put that back. And yeah, there's a couple more things down here. I'm sure there's also other stuff in this world that I haven't properly checked out that maybe even the guys would have preferred, like would have wanted me to check out here, but this is just for fun for the most part. Can I get, oh, okay. This looks just to be a small house. Yeah, well, not a small house. This is a pretty decently sized house, almost a hotel. Pretty cool though. But yeah, that's basically as far as I remember them getting. They've probably done other stuff since I've been on. Who's to say they even live in this area anymore? This also looks really cool, the entrance to the castle. It's a really cool reveal, especially when you have the render distance up a little bit better. The reveal is incredible. Yeah, lots of really cool stuff on this world. This is debatably the best Minecraft world that I've ever been involved in. In fact, I almost definitely think it is. I may have more nostalgia for other worlds from when I was a kid, but this one is genuinely like some of the craziest builds I've ever seen and been a part of while they were making them. So yeah, this place is really cool. The land of Mimsy. I'm gonna have to show this to the guys that I decided to stream this because this is pretty cool stuff. Um, yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna jump off of Minecraft now. That's enough wandering around. Let's play a different game while we have the opportunity. What time is it now? 11:17. Not too bad. Doesn't look like too many people are watching, but hey, that was still kind of fun. Hopefully you had fun too. Um, that is the other world that I had with some friends that is no longer accessible, so I can't show that one off, unfortunately. But yeah, so that one's really cool. Um, I'm going to pause real quick and get myself some water, and then we'll try out some different games. So stay tuned for a second if you want to stick around, and we'll play some different games. Maybe some recommendations from the chat. All right, I'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back. Okay. Check, check. Make sure still here. Okay. Should be all good. All right. So now we can find a different game to play now that we checked out that Minecraft world. Let's just goof around with some different games. Why not do NES? Why not? I hope that the volume. Oh, okay, it is on. Okay. Okay. What should we try? Anybody who's watching? Any recommendations on what NES game we should play? Which one would be fun? I think there's only one person watching, so which one which NES game should I play? Ninja Gaiden. I've been playing a lot of Ninja Gaiden ever since I made that video on my channel. I could maybe play that for a little bit, because why not? It's really hard. I'm not good at it. I can get all the way up to when is it? It's just after you fight Mouth, that like section. I can get up to it pretty easily now, but it's still a pain in the ass. Nonetheless. Blaster Master is a great game too. Not terribly long ago, I played through. I think it was about a year ago. I played through all of Zelda 2 and was not the biggest fan of it. It's just because maybe it's because I suck at video games, but what can you do? No, I genuinely think the game is flawed in a couple different ways. But yeah, you know what? Play the original Tetris instead of Tetris 99. Or Ninja Gaiden 2 changed up a little bit. Absolutely not. I'd prefer not to. I could do Turbo Tunnel on live. I haven't done it on my Switch yet, but I can do Turbo Tunnel from Battletoads. Not to say that it's easy. I just practiced the hell out of it and pulled it off before. So we can try doing that. Just doing Turbo Tunnel. I don't really care much else about this game besides the Turbo Tunnel. I also have to remember how to do it. How to get into the warp to get to Turbo Tunnel. I think it's pretty easy. Whoop, I clicked the wrong button, so I think we're screwed. Yes, because I think you need to get to the warp like instantly, and it's like over here, I think. Oh no, I don't even get a chance. Yeah, we lost. I'm gonna have to reset real quick to get back there. Because I want to get to the warp of Turbo Tunnel to get there quick. How's everybody doing tonight? Playing random games. I am. Oh, see, I did it again. I keep thinking that the A button is the punch. Look at that. We're gonna have to reset again. Yeah, no, this game literally is like difficult on another level. So it's not even like, to me, Turbo Tunnel was just like a level that I knew was really tough. What is happening here? I'm struggling. So you know what? Let's just play all the way to Turbo Tunnel. Why not? If we missed the warp here, yeah, we missed it. Let's just play the Turbo Tunnel. But yeah, I've never been like the biggest fan of this game outside of just wanting to beat Turbo Tunnel because it used to bother me as a kid. And I know so many people went through, tried this game as a kid and could not pass Turbo Tunnel. And I was in the exact same boat, and then I practiced it like crazy and finally beat it. And now I can almost do it almost every time. I don't want to say I can do it every time, because there's times where I just will screw it up, but you know, this game's like fine. It's just your typical like beat 'em up on the NES. You know, it's a fine game. Get out of here, man. What do you think you're doing? Ah. Oh, look at that. I'm dead. Yeah, this first level is like nothing compared to even what the next level coming, the second level, has to offer. It's such a difficult game all around. I mean, you know, there's not many NES games that aren't so difficult, you know. Even like Mario 3 gets like pretty tough eventually, and it just becomes a pain in the butt. There's a 1-up there. Can I get it? What? How do I even reach it? Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, this is kind of cool actually. So you can dodge this stuff and then pick this stuff up, I think. Is that what you do? I don't know what that does. Can I pick that up? Oh yeah, and then you throw it. Kind of like in Turtles in Time, but before Turtles in Time. Turtles in Time is an awesome game. I wonder if that's on the Super Nintendo. Oh my god, I'm getting beat to hell though. Like I said, I can beat Turbo Tunnel, but the rest of this game is a pain in the ass. I missed again. One throws thing. Ah, I keep missing him. I gotta throw it right in the middle. Let's try this. There we go. He's toast. Ah. I didn't even get to see what she said. So yes, this is a tough level that I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get past. How do you do the like? Can't you do like you turn into like a wrecking ball or something, or like a? I forget how to do it. Also, I'm pretty sure that... Oh, I just did it. Did I just do it? I thought you turned into like a wrecking ball, not just frog's feet. Give me those. No! Oh my god. Is anybody who's watching like Battletoads? Any of the Battletoads games? Because there's also like Battletoads on Super Nintendo and stuff. I'm not as familiar with like Battletoads and Double Dragon as I am with this game. I'm sure any of the other Battletoads games are... Oh, there we go. I just did it. I don't know how I do it, but they like turn into like a bell. The music's pretty good too. And there we go. Rash is dead. So we're going to try one more time to get that portal. And if we can't get it, then screw this. Because whatever, man. That's good. That's good. And then you go up here. There we go. That's how you do it. Advance 2 levels. But unfortunately, the level that it advances you to is one of the hardest in the game. In fact, it's crazy because this level is extremely difficult for certain reasons. But there's levels in the game that are even harder than Turbo Tunnel. There's another Space Invaders. There is another level in this game that is a racing level, I think, and it is even harder than Turbo Tunnel. In fact, I think there's a warp in Turbo Tunnel that you can hit, where it leads you right to that other race. I don't remember what the race is called. I think you're on like surfboards. Could be wrong though. Beep beep beep. Beep beep beep. Beep beep beep. These guys are... Oh my god. These guys are so annoying. Because if you're not careful, they can just... You can fall right off the edge like that. Whoop. Boom. 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 Boom! He's done for, man. Alright, this next one hopefully leads us to the bikes. Yes, alright. So here we go. Okay. So Turbo Tunnel does not start off too difficult. You can kind of tell what it's trying to tell you to do. It only gets difficult when it gets very fast. Okay, boom, boom, boom. I haven't done this in years. My skill may not be as good as it once was. Maybe it was never good. Ooh, that was close. See that kind of stuff? Like when it gets really fast like that, they come up way quicker. 2, 3, 2. Boom, boom. Stay below. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. Awesome. Quick one. Stay below. And you jump up for that one. Alright. Just follow the shadows on this one. It's basically a tutorial of the Turbo Tunnel at this point. Good, so we just made it to the checkpoint. So just don't touch the controller at this part. It'll just go over the ramps. And you go down for that one. Don't touch anything because you can fall right off into the abyss if you touch anything. Jump up there. This is where it gets extremely tough. So you have to jump over these guys, which is not too tough. But after you hit this, this is where it gets tough. And I may have just screwed it up there. No, I didn't. Okay. Now this is very tough. It goes fast as hell and you have to time it properly. It is very tough. See? And that was actually the warp to get into the surfboard. I think I have one more shot. Ah! Okay. Is that it? No, I have one. This is my last shot. Ah, see? Yep. Being out of practice, that part is so tough when you're out of practice. I don't know where it's going to continue me from if I go back. Yeah, it's at the beginning of Turbo Tunnel. I don't really care to do it that much. Maybe one day I'll properly do it on a video or something, but yeah, it's just so tough to get that part down pat without any practice, and I don't want to waste the whole stream just practicing. I've already done enough stuff just looking at Minecraft, so let's try some Super Nintendo, see what we got for Super Nintendo games. This is the console. This is debatably my favorite console of all time. I mean, you know, when you open up the NES virtual console, I guess I would call it, or I guess it's Nintendo NES Online. When you open that up, there's some cool games, but when you open the Super Nintendo, it's like, look how many classics are just on the screen right now. Zelda is, I I think below, isn't it? No, it's up there. But um, Super Metroid is one of the best games of all time. It's probably my second favorite game next to Link to the Past. Super Mario World is debatably like as good as those games. Um, Super Girls and Ghosts, it's extremely difficult, but it's an amazing game. Yoshi's Island is an amazing game. Even the original Star Fox is amazing. Sure, it's it's a little dated, but it's still awesome. Pilot Wings is great. It's extremely difficult. I've never been good at Pilot Wings, but I think it's great. Even Stunt Race FX, it doesn't really hold up. That's actually, I'm gonna totally play that. This game doesn't totally hold up, but it's kind of awesome, and I remember it from when I was a kid. And you know, it's a fun game. It can be like pretty hard, especially because the lag is so bad. We're gonna do the speed. We're gonna do the speed track. We can do. I think I always used to use this guy, but his acceleration's not good. Even his body, the body's weak, but max speed's not too bad. Honestly, we'll just might do the coupe. I think there's another car that you can get, but I haven't played enough on this file to. Okay, I'm going in as Ba. I thought that was gonna let me choose. Let's just do this one for now. I played Stunt religiously. Yeah, it's a fun game. I actually remember on. No joke, I was a total pro. I would love to see you play it again to see how good, because, it is super laggy. And it is, like, for that reason alone, it is so tough to play nowadays. And I wish that I could say that I was good at this game, but absolutely not. I am absolutely terrible at this game. See? Look at that. Am I in first place, though? I mean, yeah, I guess so. And I'm pretty sure, so you can see there's Mario right there. Is there a way to drift? Oh, wait a second. I find it kind of interesting that they decided to put this game onto Switch Online because, like, I can't imagine too many people, like, playing this game now. Come on, man. You know what's funny, though, is that this was the racing game that I played the most as a kid on Super Nintendo because we didn't have Mario Kart on Super Nintendo. So I played this more than Mario Kart. I actually don't really like Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo. Every time I play it, I'm like, ah. I'm sure it was probably great at the time, and it's much different than this game. I don't even think I'm going to be able to win here. This is terrible. Do I have a boost? Oh, I do. Okay. I see it now. Oh, you can kind of see the little, like, flares coming out of the back of the car. Come on, man. I don't know how to drift. That's my main problem. See? It is so hard to drift. Although I love how it looks when the cars fall apart. Man, I'm surprised that they didn't decide to make a sequel to this on N64 because, like, why not, you know? Come on, man. See? Second place. And also at the time, this was probably crazy. Controls are so floaty, like you need to pre-steer to make your proper turns. Yeah, see? That's probably what it... that would probably, like... If you practice this a lot, I could see being able to, like, play this pretty well. I love it, but I fully understand why people hate it. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure at the time, especially, it was probably crazy. I also don't think there's a drift. But it is... it's a fun game. Maybe I'll actually do a proper stream of it someday and like actually practice on it because I'd love to actually like practice it properly, but it's so difficult. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to reset the game. Um but yeah, Super Mario Kart is way different in feel, and it and always boost on straightaways. That's kind of what I was thinking. Um See, I'd have to practice it more. I played it more when I was a kid, but even then it was like I didn't play it too much. What is the Do you remember what the unlockable uh vehicle is in it? If there is one, because I feel like there's a fourth car that's not available right off the bat. What else do we have here? Demon's Crest, I believe, is a sequel to Ghosts and Goblins. I think. Motorcycle. It's a motorcycle? Wow, I don't think I remember that at all. But that is so cool if that's the case. I thought it was something else, but yeah, that's really cool. Dang. I wish that the original SimCity was on here. It should be. I wish they used to put it on like the Wii and stuff like that, but I don't know why they don't put it on to uh modern Nintendo consoles because I don't even think it was available on the Wii U or anything. Um which is a total bummer. Dad, what would you like to see me play? Because I have lots of options to play, and there's a big rig bonus game. See, I kind of remember the big rig. In fact, I think the big rig's even on the box art. Star Fox 2's on here. That's cool. I still have never played that. Even when I had the Super Nintendo Classic, I never played it. Earth Defense Force. I don't know what that is. Punch Out. Oh, yeah. Where was that? Oh, yeah. This is another one of the best Super Nintendo games of all time. And this game isn't talked about enough. Like Punch Out, Mike Tyson's Punch Out is talked about way more than this. Super Punch Out is so much better, and this is even better than the Wii game. Which the Wii game is fun, but um, this is I've always preferred this. Not to say that I'm good at this. Um, I can get up to like what is it? World Tour? I think I can get wherever Narcissus Prince starts. That's where I get stuck. I have gotten all the way up to Nick Bruiser before, but it takes me some serious practice. And just like the original Punch-Out games, like the first couple of fights are super easy. Gabby J is super easy. Come on, buddy. Come on. And you can hit him right there, but I always miss, so I'm not even going to try. I'm just going to try to take him out. I used to be able to clear this game, not so much anymore. Narcissus Prince's last tour. Yes, I believe he is. It's like Special Cup or Special Tour or something. And yeah, Narcissus Prince is so hard, and then it goes into the Bruisers are at the very end of it, but there's There's the one person in between there. I forget who it is. Oh, I knocked him out. Look at that. I mean, it is an old man, so I'm not surprised. And then it goes to, from here it goes to Bear Hugger, which was like one of my favorite characters when I was a kid. Yet another game that has cool music. As much as there's not too much music in this game, it's all great. So I think you have to... Yes, he does that. Okay, you gotta duck. You know, I'd love to see Nintendo bring back Punch-Out. But at the same time, I don't know if Punch-Out feels more like a side piece of content in a bigger game. Now they could just put it together and then put it out for like what I would hope to be like $40. Not a full price game. Excuse me. Boo. Ah. Boo. I remember in the Wii game, they have Bear Hugger just like scarfing down an entire jug of peanut butter, and it's disgusting. He's gonna shake his head. Yeah. Piece of cake. Right on. This game feels a lot better than playing Battletoads, I'll tell you. Piston Hurricane. Piston Hurricane. He looks so funny. All the characters look hilarious in this game. Boom! Easy stuff, man. It's interesting too, because like I think all the characters in this game are new. Actually, whoops. Bald Bull is back in this game, and then also Super Macho Man is back. But most of the other characters are new, and then when they put out the Wii game, they basically just put a bunch of characters from the first game, put a bunch of characters from this game, and then one new character is that dancer guy. I don't even remember his name. But that was it. That was the only new character in the new Punch-Out. And then you could fight Doc, and I think you could like fight Donkey Kong somehow. But that's it. They need to do like a whole new round of like new characters, you know, fun new gimmicks. Then I think a Punch-Out game could exist now. Oh, Bald Bull. Just like I was talking about. Who else in this game is from the first game as well? Because Bald Bull, Super Macho Man. Ooh. I like to think that in the 90s when this game came out that these graphics were like, looks like I'm actually punching a guy in the face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. Ooh, got me in the face. I think if I had Super Punch right there, I could, boom! Is he down now? I think that's it. I can't remember all the original ones. Well, there's like, Glass Joe's definitely not in this game. Von Kaiser, Don Flamenco, Great Tiger. Who else? Soda Popinski, who's in the arcade game. He's like an actual like alcohol, like an vodka something. You're probably right. It's probably just Bald Bull and then Super Macho Man, and that's what I mean is that like they could easily, right on. They could easily do like new characters, and then just like put a bunch of different new gimmicks in the game and stuff like that, instead of retreading these games. All right, who's next? Oh, that's actually the end of Minor Circuit. Right on. Vodka Drunkinski. I should have just guessed that. So funny. Also in the arcade games, Mac is like he's like green grid lines, so you can like kind of see him, but it's different than on the console versions. Who's next? It's yes, Bob Charlie. Bob Charlie.
Bob Charlie.
Ooh. Wait, yikes, man. Maybe this game didn't age too well. I remember practicing on Bob Charlie and Dragon Chan constantly when I was really young, trying to like figure them out. So now I have them down pretty good. His ooh sound is so funny, but it's also crazy. Whoa! Bob, time to shuck and jive.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That is something that came from this game that is amazing, is that you can refill your health if you like tap L and R, or I think you can just do it with the regular buttons as well. Right on. Pizza cake. And screaming about how Dragon Chan shouldn't be. Yeah, I probably was pissed. I do actually remember specific moments being extremely pissed off about that. Whoa, Hans Lowe. Is that who I think it is? Also, Zelda was on there. I agree, though. I still agree with my young self. Dragon Chan should not be able to kick in a boxing match. He's a fun fight, though. I love how his face does like the morph face. He looks like a Disney character getting punched. Come on, man. Boom! See, all that time of me getting pissed off at Dragon Chan for being able to kick just taught me how to win the fight. What? Yeah, this stuff's wild. Whoa! Ooh! Get out of here, man. Is he out? Might be a knockout. I don't know how you did it, Dad, but on the old Super Nintendo cartridge, it had Piston Hurricanes fight was beaten in 9 seconds. That is insane that you were able to pull that off, because it was your name, so you had to have done it at some point, and that's extremely impressive, because we're like speedrun pace for the Piston Hurricane fight is 7 seconds, I believe. You were not far off at whenever you would have pulled that off. 9 seconds? That's insane. I literally can't even fathom how to do that. Who's next? Is it Masked Muscle? Todd, Rocky, Mike, sorry. John, Darren, and Andy. Okay, no fun names. Yep. Masked Muscle. Masked Muscle. Whoa. Lucky counter punches. Interesting. Oh yeah, that's a crazy move that he does. Oh, I thought I had Super Punch. That's also crazy. Like, that's kind of what I love about these games, though, is that like they do like illegal moves. Like, I think Aaron Ryan later on, he puts horseshoes in his gloves. Spit in his eye. It's like in Bloodsport when the guy that Van Damme's fighting throws sand in his eyes. That's a great scene, though. All right, man. You're going down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fight!
Ooh.
Knockout.
He's done. He's out for the count. Okay, who's next? Is it... Oh, I don't even remember who's next. Maybe it might be Aaron Ryan, actually. You know what's kind of crazy is Chrono Trigger turned 31 years old today, and the way that they celebrated was making keychains. They could have totally released a version on the Switch too, but they haven't yet. How much of this is muscle memory? That's a good question. At least for the first couple fights, like the first 4 fights, and then I would say up to like what's it called? Dragon Chan. That's basically muscle memory, but these last couple I'm not very good at, because you're dodging properly better than I did when I tried. That's also because I have the stress of a live stream. Even though maybe not many people are watching, I'm still like paranoid to get punched at the wrong time. I mean, I literally just attempted to do Turbo Tunnel and failed, so I don't know what I'm worried about. Oh, see? It's stuff like that where it's like the guys just get you. Mr. Sandman actually used to like freak me out when I was a kid, because he looks scary, and the sounds that he makes. He also like punches really hard, so he like knocks out a lot of your... Oh, that I forgot about that. This is where it's gonna start going down. Whoops. Oh, I keep doing that. It's those are like punches that are as fast as the Mike Tyson fight on the NES. Why am I don't know how to dodge those. I'm guessing I have to dodge down or put my fists up, but that's a really fast movement they had to pull off. See? 1 minute. How many times? Have I only knocked him down once? Oh, yeah, and he goes back to full health. Get me super punch back. Oh, come on. It gets taken away right away. Oh, done for. There you go. See? It's some of it's muscle memory up to a certain point, and then I have to practice. Like, I'll have to practice Mr. Sandman again to get past this part. Because this is... I mean, I'll try again. I don't really care to... Actually, wait a second. That counts as a loss on my game. I don't really want... I'm going to just bail out then. GG. But yeah, like the game literally gets even harder from here. Like once you get to... I think once World Circuit... Once World Circuit starts, that's when you get Aaron Ryan. Who else is in there? Excuse me, I think the clown might be in there. He always clobbers me too. That's literally where I get... Yeah, right? He's tough, and then yeah, as soon as you get into World Circuit, that's when it gets... Like, you have to practice. And then the Bruiser twins, Rick and Nick, those are insane. And I've only, like, been to them once, I think, before. And I may have even been using, like, what's it called? Save states. And just, like, trying my best. But, yeah, I don't like using save states anymore. I like to be able to beat games the proper way. Anyways, let's see. I love the fact that they put Mad Clown. Yes. Mad Clown is like very tough. Super Macho Man, yeah. Super Macho Man might be the last circuit, but I can't remember. Yeah, either way, the game is so tough. I don't know if they actually have the original Punch-Out on here because it's they don't have Mike Tyson. Oh, maybe it's the one with Mr. Dream that they would have on here. I don't know. But yeah, great game all around. I'll play more of it and try to get better at it. And I could probably stream that or something, or even just do an actual video on it. Oh, there you go, Battletoads and Double Dragon. They even have it on here on the Super Nintendo. Super R-Type. That game is so tough. I remember we had R-Type 3 on Super Nintendo. GG's got to go to bed. Have a good night, Dad. Thanks for watching me play Super Punch-Out. Probably pick something less stressful this time. Play Earthbound on stream. Oh, Picross. Mario Picross is pretty cool. Breath of Fire. Breath of Fire is games I've never really played too much. But I remember hearing about them all the time when I was a kid, and I've never really dove into any of them. What time are we looking at now? 12:06. Probably call it quits at some point soon anyways. We can play one more game. Something. I mean, I love Super Mario World. Although, if I play Super Mario World, I'm probably going to get hooked into it for a bit. I should just probably do a proper Super Mario World live stream rather than playing it on here. We could do... I mean, F-Zero is awesome. excuse me. I actually believe that there is an F-Zero 99 as well. Um, which I think I've played it before. Play Mario Picross. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't even know if I'd be able to. I'm so bad at Picross, although I can try it. Just you'll have to, if you're able to, you'd have to guide me through it. All right, we can try it. Ugh. I would love to be better at Picross games. I just haven't given it a chance. Enough of a chance, I guess. There is F-Zero 99. It's a banger. Yeah, I had a feeling that there was one. Okay, so that's obviously all 5. Oh, it's like filling up the spaces for me. It's kind of weird. So yeah, already I'm at a weird place where it's like I don't know where to go from here with Picross. That's the problem. Should be one there, right? And then there should be one there, and then one there, and that's correct, and then right there. 7? Is that what that's supposed to be? You got the number 7. Maybe it's supposed to be something else. Maybe it's like a windshield wiper or something. Oh, it's also, this is in Japanese, so that could totally be something in Japanese. How was that, Jordan? Was my actual way of doing that? You're a natural, dude. I don't know about that, man. I just threw that together. Here, I'll do another one. I'll show you. See, I think you already know where the problem comes in for me, where I get confused. You've tried to teach me before, but only... it's a heel or some shit, maybe. Maybe, yeah, maybe it's just like the end of a shoe. Okay, so way that this one works, obviously it starts from there, so that means that these can all go down to here, and then this can, let's see here, let's make sure we're doing this correctly. That connects to there, that's fine like that. And then this goes right here, and then there should be one right here as well, and then that'll be that. Look at that. I don't know what that could be. I think that's the most unfortunate thing. Look at that. It looks like, just remember when a column or rows numbers are grayed out, that it's complete. You can put X's. Oh, yes. So basically the only reason to use X's is just to sort of let yourself know that like you don't need to put anything right there, right? Like that's basically the X. The X's are basically for you to just know. That's the other heel, yeah. We're just making shoes. This whole level 1 is just gonna be shoes. Oh my god, shoes. Hopefully somebody recognizes that reference. I'm sure you do, bud. Okay, so this one's extremely easy. That one's done. That one's also done. That one's done. That one needs that, and then that one needs that. Yes, the X's just mark places where you know nothing can go. I see, okay. So it's just a peace of mind so that you don't accidentally place something somewhere. That one, see, that one's a little more obvious. That one's obviously Starfy from the Legend of Starfy games. Yeah, it's absolutely Starfy. They wouldn't make it yellow if it wasn't. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Damn, you get 30 minutes. 30 minutes to pull off a... Wow, a computer and a car. Thanks, Mom and Dad. See, there you go. Oh, see? This is so easy. Check. Oh my god, are you kidding me? That would have been correct. Oh man, okay, see, now I'm screwing it up because I'm just goofing off. That's what they all do. It's actually Starman from the Earthbound game. From the Earthbound game. I've never heard of that before. What's the Xbox problem? What's the Earthbound game? Okay, there we go. And then this connects all three. And then that boom, 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 boom. And then boom, 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 boom. And that is a pancake breakfast. That's a B&E, dude. That's a B&E right there. That's steak and eggs. Wow, Picross is actually like way more fun than most people have ever given it credit for. Most people are just like, yeah, it's it's like mid Sudoku. That was a little rougher, but still solid. Thanks a lot for pointing it out. that you see, that could have gone unnoticed. People would have just been like, oh, he's on to the next one. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. I'm trying to figure out how to explain this, but it's hard over stream chat. How to explain what? Oh. What are you trying to explain? What are you talking about? Wait a second. Oh man, crap. Well, no, that's okay, actually. A good friend doesn't let constructive criticism go unsaid. That's understandable. Thank you so much. You are a good friend. The entire game you're trying to explain. Well, see, sometimes explanation is unnecessary when I'm already good at something. You've got the fundamentals, but there are a few small nuances that would make it infinitely easier. And that's always been my problem with Picross, is the fact that... Okay. That is the fact that there's a few small details about it that can help me, and then I always just forget about them as if... It's just the way I am. Just the way it goes, man. Okay. And yeah, it's a part like this where I get a little confused. So we got that there. So we can actually... Wait, no, I meant to put an X. Okay, so X is... As if a fart in a spaghetti dinner. That looks delicious. This is amazing. I haven't been this excited for a meal in a long time. Because if it looks so good, you won't remember it was farted on. He's got meatballs on top. You're safe, man. Oh, I shouldn't be doing this. I'm just Xing everything out. That's how you know I'm becoming like overtired and I'm becoming like sick of Picross. I'm becoming sick of Picross. I think it's cool. I do like find Picross fun. It's just that I'm also so fun. I'm also so willing to have fun in other ways. Yeah, there we go. If there's meatballs, you're gravy, baby. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, man. You know how spaghetti goes when it's good. How is that? So there's one there? And it says there's not one there. Oh, I keep doing that. I keep putting the... Oh yeah, and every time you lose time. You're Xing everything out right, though. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to. Yeah, but look at the time. Look at the damn time. Well, there's one right there. So figured that out. That was pretty sweet. So there's not one there. Oh, I keep doing that, man. There we go. That actually wasn't on me. I intended to put an X, and I hit the wrong button because I kept doing that. X. So it's funny enough to put an X on your Picross board. Look at the 4. I did look at the 4. Oh, you got it as I said it. But then just wait, you just got to catch up with that video, Jordan. You just got to catch up with that video. Funny enough, the X button is what you put an X down on. That's how you put an X down. Funny enough, I keep clicking the Y button. Sounds like it was on you, though. I knew you were going to say that, so I had a defense in place waiting for you to say that. Fuck you. Okay? That's it. That's all it is. Love you, though, buddy. No worries. No worries for being... Oh, I don't want to play again. So, yeah, thanks for watching me play... Thanks for watching me play Picross. Had such a fun time playing Picross, Mario Picross on Super Famicom. What's Rival Turf? Simultaneous 2-player action. Like those teens look awesome, dude. I don't hear defense, brother, because there wasn't really a defense. I had no way of defending myself against, your brutal nature. Bomboozle. Play tough enough. What's tough enough? And where is that? Always wondered about that cheat. Okay. Tough enough. Where is it? Oh, this one. Hey, punk, are you tough enough? Let's see. Jaleco? What did they make? They made a couple different games. I can't remember off the top of my head what they are, but... In the year 2151, the war to end all wars broke out that was nearly destroyed the entire planet. the earth became a barren and desolate place where only the strongest would survive. During this crazy time, a man came into power who called himself Jade, the Fighting King. The Fighting King built a huge tower in the city to show off his great strength. As time went by, the power and reputation of the Fighting King grew. Many fighters tried to defeat the king, but none came back. Hey ladies, don't mind my brutal nature if you can't handle it. If you can handle it, you'll find it awesome and super rewarding. My brutal nature, mind if I use that in my Tinder bio? Oh, that's what... Okay, that's where that came from. I should have read that first. Dude, that's fine by me, man. With the 4 champions decided, they headed off through the desolate lands towards the Great Tower. This is where we pick up the story. Only you can hope to save the world from fading into utter chaos. The king has an inherent brutal nature. Tough enough. Jalico. What's the... Alright, let's do story mode, I guess. I have no idea what this is. Select your player. Zazie. Kotono? Voits. Or Vaunts. I'm gonna be Vaunts. I think that's an N behind them. Vaunts. I think it's a beat 'em up. Brutal nature is a hilarious saying. I'm gonna start using that from now on. I'm glad I'm the one who came up with that. Out of anybody else in the whole world. Oh, it's a whoa, okay. Hold on a second. Okay, so it's like Street Fighter. And guess what? I'm terrible at fighting games. I wish I was better, but oh my god. Dude, her that is messed up. You lose. It's just Mortal Kombat. Actually, it's way more like Street Fighter, but... Well... Why can't I punch in the air? I hate that. Okay. I gotta learn these controls, but she's already, like, tough. Wow. Dude, we should play ARMS on stream. That'd be interesting. I'm sending you a picture over private message that truly represents my brutal nature. Alright, I gotta take a look at this. Give me 1 second. Also, this game is so tough. I just gotta give it a second. ARMS on stream would definitely be interesting. We could definitely do that. I want to be able to set it up properly. Let's see what your... Dude, what a brutal nature you have. Man, Jord, what a brutal nature. I was expecting you were gonna send that photo of your tongue out, that crazy ass photo that you have of yourself. Sounds like you're not tough enough. Hey, knock it off. Hey, knock it off. You can't say stuff like that. Continue. Yeah, let's try that again. Let's see what we can do with this. Oh, it's Vorts. It wasn't an N. Vaunts. It's Vorts. Alright, I'm gonna try one more time, and then if this doesn't work out, then I'm probably gonna end the stream. We've been going for a while now. Been lots of fun, but holy hell. Tough enough. Yeah, I'm definitely not tough enough. Especially against Kotono? Kotono? Is that how you say your name? It's weird. You can't like hit on the ground. I don't even know how to properly dodge. How do I block? It's not that. Oh, is it L? No, it's not L. I have no idea what dodge is. Whoa! What I just did. Holy. Nope. Remember the good old days of punching the shit out of Max Brass together? That'd be awesome to have on recording. Oh, I agree. Getting all sweaty and tired. Yeah, the only thing that I want to be able to do is the camera wouldn't be so hard to set up. It's the microphone to set up, because since it's the summertime, I need to have the fans going, and right now the reason that the mic sounds fine is because not only is it really close to me, it's right here, but I also have a compressor on it to get rid of I have a noise compressor on it to get rid of the sound of all the fans and stuff like that, because I got a fan blowing on me. You know, so yeah, I can turn off the fans, but even then there's still background noise to be dealt with that would be kind of annoying. Because I want to play Wii Sports on stream, because that would be hilarious. It would be so funny. And yeah, ARMS is actually a pretty fun game, and it's super short too, which is why I think that like Nintendo could totally bring ARMS back, maybe add some more gimmicks to it. I at least gotta win this fight. I at least gotta win this fight once. I got the Punch Out music stuck in my head now after listening to it. Alright, I'm gonna put my controller behind my head like this, and we're gonna win. We'll just turn off the fans and go shirtless, all be super homoerotic. Alright. Alright, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Or I just wear a nice looking sweater and cover my body right up. I'll just put on a nice sweater and do the exact opposite of going shirtless. How does that sound? I'm sure I could hook it up. I'd need to find a place to put the mic. It shouldn't be too bad. I could probably put the mic somewhere. I want a boom mic, kinda. Gay for pay? Might have to. As long as I'm getting paid for it, I might have to. Might have to. Of course, that's my girlfriend saying that, so that's pretty intense stuff. This is a pretty intense chat at the end of the live stream here. Oh, I'm glad you guys all came to visit to see me beat this girl and not tough enough. I don't even remember what this game's called. Are you tough enough? Come on, man. I gotta get her. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, what was that? Come on, man. Come on. I'm almost there. Come on, one more kick. Oh, no. She's almost got me. Oh, she got me. Look how close I was to getting her. This game's terrible. It's a terrible game. But I have another chance. Oh my god, it's her knives that get me every time. Like I don't know how to use these controls. Why was this ported onto the Nintendo Online but not Not Chrono Trigger. Is Super Street Fighter on here? Like Super Street Fighter 2? Street Fighter 2 Turbo? Almost got her. Yeah, you saw that, eh? Literally was on the last punch. We were both on the last punch. That was a 50-50 shot, and unfortunately I was the bad 50. I was the bad 50. I literally just want to beat this one tough enough for Smash. See, these are the kind of inclusions that we weren't bringing up at the time of Smash Ultimate. What were we thinking? Oh yeah, we got to get the tough enough Kotono and Vorts. Look who it is. Look who it is, the person who said gay for pay. Look at that. All right, guys, we're gonna beat this tough enough game. I've never even played this game before.
Did you see me sending little hearts?
No, I couldn't.
No.
Oh, sorry about that. Come on. That's such a brutal move. Oh, come on, man. All right, I'm going to try one more time, and if I don't get it this time, then we're going to have to cut this short. Let's play Super Smash Brothers, and the world can see true ass kicking. See, I'd love to make a video of you signing up for a Smash competition and then getting either sweeping people or getting wrecked by people, dude.
Jordan said he was sending little emojis too.
I sent blushing faces.
Yeah, there's like a little thing that pops up here in the corner where the chat is, and you can send emojis.
Really? You guys have been sending
I was
emojis?
spamming hearts, and they were like going on the screen and stuff.
Well, it's probably I probably can't see it because it's not the proper like it's not my proper live chat. Like I just have the stream pulled up like you guys would on a different on my phone. This is awful. This is debatably the best game I've ever played and the worst game I've ever played simultaneously. I'm trying to fight this girl and she's only 19 and she has a ninja sword and a ninja dart.
How many streamers out there do you think do nefarious things?
What does that mean?
While they're streaming, doing nefarious things.
Oh, careful. I saw the hearts, Faith. Maybe they're for mobile.
But then when you do the
I actually have my phone connected right now. That's how I'm seeing your chat
see, look,
right now.
you have this button, but
Yeah.
you don't have the.
I'd get rocked at a Smash competition, I'm sure. You never know. I mean, haven't you been playing a lot of Smash lately? Okay.
Sorry, did you want to play?
Oh,
I'm just laying on you.
you're breaking my neck.
No, my neck is broken. It hurts.
I dare you to fight me in GoldenEye on stream. Oh, easy. That's an easy match that I would absolutely win. You know I'd win. This is one of the hardest things I've ever played in my life. Yeah, I've been playing a lot lately. I'm definitely pretty good, although I don't think I'm pro level just yet. I mean, you know, you never know. You could be better than you think. You'd have to try. All right, this is the last attempt that I'm doing. And then I'm done. This is a pain in the ass. It's that knife. Like every time she sends her knife out like that, that's where I get screwed over. Yeah, and so I can't kick in the air. The only thing I can do is go like this. And there's Kirby. Last time I won GoldenEye though. Yeah, but that was when I was young and naive. Now I'm old and decrepit. Wish I had chips. Damn. You wish I had chips? What kind of chips? You wish you had your jalapeno popper chips? Were they jalapeno popper chips? Kirby! Yes, Kirby has arrived and Kirby just sneezed. Bless you, dude. I love him. Don't we all love him? Don't we all love him? He's a great guy. That was like 2 months ago. 2 months ago? No. That was like 15 years ago.
Nice. We have a second special guest.
Check it out. And there's Norma.
Here's Nova.
It wasn't 2 months ago. It was like 15 years ago. Why do you have to remind me about jalapeno popper chips? Because it's so funny to think that they don't exist anymore and you're just sad about it. I'm just kidding. That's so sad. I apologize. You know, there are other... Oh, he's... Norma! That's right. Norma's here. Oh, he's having... We overloaded him. He's overloaded.
But they're both bathing.
Bathing. It's not bathing.
They're bathing.
Is it bathing or bathing?
They're
The sound effects are kind of cool. Ruffles pulled the rug out from under my ass. I don't know why you were sitting on the rug. If there was I mean, okay. What's worse? Because I've been through a similar experience. Canada got rid of Stouffer's Bistro's Crustinis. Brock's right about Beihing. Okay, see, now you've taken it to a whole other level, Jordan. Beihing. It's actually pronounced Beihing.
But bathing is more fun to say.
Bathing? Bathing? Yeah, Bistro are not on Canada anymore, and that ruined my weekend. And then I was fine after that, and I'm still sad about it. Excuse me, I didn't mean to belch into the mic like that.
Yes, you did.
Imagine if Chocolate Rain Tezonde was, instead of like, he says that he moves away from the mic to breathe, it's actually just him burping constantly. Have you ever seen the clip of him like ripping ass on stream?
I've never watched that.
Well, he just has like a famous clip where he's like out to fart, and then he rips ass really hard, and he's like, I hope the mic didn't pick that up. It picks it up as if it was right in his ass. Mine's worse because it happened to me. Yours isn't as bad because it didn't happen to me. Shit, you're right. You're right about that. Jordan, did you see me playing Tetris 99 earlier? Were you in here? Yeah, I think the Lay's dill pickles still exist, but not Pringles. Which Pringles are better than the Lay's dill pickle. Dude, I love how you can like stomp on people like that though. It's crazy. I'd have to practice this game a lot because like this is pretty tough. I'm curious, like I've never heard of this game before. I'm kind of curious to know like how people feel about it. Oh, I thought that was gonna work. I don't know, what is the Descendants? I love the idea of Tezonde burping every 2 seconds. I've been working like a madman. Yeah, it's understandable. I have a feeling you're I mean, I saw that you're in the bathroom at work right now.
You shitting?
No, he sent but now I'm slacking. Cause you get your work done so fast. I'm gonna tell them that you've been slacking in the bathroom. I would never do that. I don't care what you do in the bathroom.
You don't want to know.
Good point. I don't want to know what you did in the bathroom. Something's on my back. No, I've never heard. I don't think I've ever heard of the Descendants before.
You know something?
No.
The first two are okay.
You ever seen the Divergent movies? How do you feel about the Divergent movies? Yeah, because they're weird. I'm pretty sure, you know, the books might be cooler, but... Alright, this is the best run. This is the best run I've ever had. At Tough Enough. It's the knives that get me. I don't know how to block. Look, I flipped her on over my shoulder. Oh, look at this. Finally, first time. Who put this cat on my back? I love that I read... Tell him I don't give a shit. I love how I read that exactly how the video plays out. Who put this dick on my back? Alright, we're going to beat Tough Enough tonight. I'm actually going to continue playing on... From here on out, we're just going to beat Tough Enough. This is so tough because I suck at fighters. Oh my god, just win. Just win, Brock. Oh my god. I wish Divergent would diverge from my memory.
What is happening over there? Disgusting! That's disturbing. Why are you letting me do that? You're supposed to scream, no, no!
Wham-a-lam, sha-la-la-la-la.
Put that thing away!
Wham, beep, bam, beep.
This is something
Shang-a-lang and sha-la-la-la-la-la, baby. Alright, guys. I can't beat this Tough Enough girl. She is tough enough. She's way tougher than I ever imagined. This game is really weird in feel, and I am sick and tired of playing it. I have been streaming for who knows how long now. It's already almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been a lot of fun playing a bunch of random games. Hopefully next time I stream, I get back to Grand Theft Auto 3 and we can finish that game up because it's getting really close to the end. But yeah, until then though, enjoy. Have a good one, guys. Cheers to all of you.
What the fuck?